man, I gotta say, I'm impressed. I ain't no Bill Nye. The science guy was in the sneakers. Hey, let's get into it.
Bill Nye here, getting ready to prepare the perfect sneaker. We'll start with this Air Force One. We could make it into one of these, bling it up. But I think the color's off a little. Let's try this. That's more like it. We had our chance to go green and we did. I've created the perfect pair.
What's up, everybody? It's Joe from Complex. We're in New York City at Stadium Goods with science educator and pop culture icon, Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Icon.
It's true.
I'm a pop culture icon. Whew.
Hey, bro. If y'all don't know who Bill Nye the Science Guy is, he the GOAT, bro. I ain't know Bill Nye the Science Guy was in the kicks, dog. That's what Bill Nye doing with some Jordans on.
Gonna do some sneaker shopping today. Gonna see what he's feeling, what he's not, and then hopefully he's gonna buy some sneakers.
I need them.
Let's go. Bill, I want to talk about a couple years ago on like the Nike app. You were doing this guided run. So many people on Twitter were like, man, I just beat my personal best by 20 seconds listening to Bill Nye.
It's all me.
Yeah, talk about like how you literally guided people's runs back then.
Well, I've run. When I was in high school, the running coach was an Olympic steeplechaser.
Okay.
And he emphasized you try to not have your head bob up and down. And, you know, this whole business, in those days, it was Prefontaine.
Yeah.
This whole thing about the heel strike.
Yep.
But you just got to run the way your body runs. You can get obsessed with trying to be on the balls of your feet and settle to the heel, or you can, but it depends whether you're sprinting or going a long way. Just the whole thing is you want to bob up and down.
Today, I want to like get a lot of your takes and like expert opinion on technology. So we're in the Nike running section. We have the Air Max 95,
Air
the
Max
Air Max
95.
90s, the Air Max 97s with like,
What's the difference, 95, 97?
well, the air bubble kind of progressed.
They're so lightweight. Oh, look at the woo.
Yeah.
Wow.
So do you think more air bubbles better function, or that's not really the case, or what is your take on that?
The answer is absolutely without question. It depends.
Okay.
Where I live, often I want to run on the asphalt, not the sidewalk, not the cement, because the asphalt is softer, more forgiving. And so this whole thing is, in the big picture, kind of a prosthetic. You know, books have been written about running barefoot and running barefoot on grass. But you try running barefoot on concrete, there may be some gifted guy out there who can pull it off.
Were you ever a big bubble guy?
No, but I was not anti-bubble.
Okay.
I was just never a big bubble guy.
Okay.
I'm if the bubble works for you, then bubble it.
We're in the basketball section. Players used to play in the Converse Chuck Taylor.
Chuck Taylor Converse All-Star.
They crazy for playing this with Chuck Taylor's, dog. That's an instant ankle report, bro. Wow. Nah.
Basketball shoes were the state of the art.
Exactly, that's what I want to talk about. Look at where we've come,
and they
though.
sucked. I'm sorry. I'm sure they're fine things, but the heel, talk about heel strike with those bad boys.
Right.
And so I found when I was a kid, U.S. Keds gave me a little more arch.
All right.
And then the other one that was very good was Jack Purcell
Converse.
Yeah.
Wait, Jack Purcell better than the Chuck Taylor?
Fit on my foot.
You were getting buckets in them?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sort of in the same vein as the running sneakers, Spike Lee famously said in the Michael Jordan commercial, it's got to be the shoes. It was for the Jordan 5. Looking at that,
Jordan 5's
was it the player or the shoes, Bill?
Oh, it's all the shoes.
Right.
I don't think, you know, and what happened, you know, Michael Jordan went to play baseball.
Yes.
Thinking
Jordan 2s.
super athlete, he can just do anything, and that's generally true. But I think in baseball, he didn't quite have the right shoes.
Not as good as he was in basketball. You're right. The Jordan 5.
Jordan 5.
Yeah. the 5th edition. It's got to be the shoes. How much impact do you think it had
on the world?
No,
everybody
not on
wanted
the world.
these.
On Jordan,
every kid in the world wanted these. Because if I just had these, I could be a professional ball player. Yes. So, but I'm sure it helped Michael Jordan because he thought about it all the time.
Yeah.
You and I, or at least I, when I go to buy shoes, I think about shoes. But a guy at that level was thinking about every aspect of the game all the time, including his shoes.
Bill, sustainability, we're seeing it more nowadays in sneakers with brands. What do you think about what's going on with these? We have like the Adidas 4D and the Ultra Boost, all using kind of like more sustainable materials.
Well, what you want to do, this is a great idea. Since the stuff's everywhere, let's reuse it.
Yeah.
And the styles are very cool. I gotta say, these are very appealing to me. This one?
So wait, this is important. This is the Yeezy Kanye West Foam Runner, made of algae foam.
Really?
Yes, and it's super, super popular.
I can see it looks like the future. It looks like a science fiction movie. And it stays on your foot, huh?
Yeah, and a lot of people wear it like on the beach, like
well,
travel.
Sure, yeah, it has that, the same people that might wear the Crocs.
Exactly.
Not to drop names. All right,
but Kanye West, Adidas, his line made him a billionaire. He has a bunch of...
Okay, this made Kanye West a billionaire.
It played into it.
Why am I not a... Come on, people.
It played into it, but it uses...
It's kind of crazy when you think about it, because that's one of my favorite sneakers right there. Like, I wore my Yeezy to the hole in it, bro. It's so comfortable, bro. But it's like an ugly sneaker, but it kind of grow on you. I used to hate these right here, but I want a pair now. Maybe I'm just a hype beast, I don't know.
Algae foam, what do you think about in terms of design, though, of this shoe and it being sustainable?
Well, it's so lightweight, you guys. I mean, it's just crazy. So it might be great, but it doesn't, for me, it doesn't have laces, which I'm open-minded, but I think it might not stay on my foot. But algae, you know, is the ocean's weed, and I mean this respectfully. It's the sea plant that we all depend on. So if you live in Nebraska in the winter, live in the heartland, a third of the air you breathe comes from algae. The oxygen you breathe comes from algae. So I'm all for it.
All for it.
If this really works.
And this Nike is the Space Hippie using reusable.
The Space Hippie.
That's what it's called.
Whoa! Also very lightweight.
Yeah, using
this is very moon booty.
Exactly.
Is there something in here? Because I gotta say,
maybe the stuffing.
It's not. This doesn't strike me as especially flexible.
That
we'd have to try it.
Last shoe to talk about. I know that you're big in.
Bruh. I was just talking about these on that AMP video. Underrated shoe right there. I used to hate these growing up, bruh. And I lived in a place where these was very popular. Very, very, very popular, bruh. I hated them. Now I love these sneakers. These are highly underrated. Highly underrated. Chill little classic sneaker. Them little foam posits, bro. You can't go wrong with some foam posits.
To space exploration, Galaxy Foam Posits.
One of the
most hyped
They started
Nike
tripping once they started like going real crazy with the colors and all that.
Basketball sneakers in the last decade or so. Penny Hardaway used to wear them, but they did these Galaxy Foam Posits. They also did the Big Bang LeBrons, the orange, which was another space-themed shoe. How do we feel about this aesthetic, though, and
I'm
the
digging
theme?
the aesthetic. You know, we at the Planetary Society are crazy for this aesthetic. With the planets, that purple, we're a big fan of. Our logo has got some purple in it. And I'm a huge fan of remove before flight.
Pretty cool.
So, you know, walking around airplanes, there's a lot of remove before flight. There's pins in the control surfaces that when you're doing maintenance, and then, of course, the pitot tube, the airspeed indicator. That's just very cool. Yeah. Now, I will question this, my Nikenian friends.
Okay.
This looks very hot. Hot and sweaty shoe to me. Because
it's heavy. It's heavy.
Yeah, I mean, there's no breathing. I'm all about the net. What'd you call it? Fly mesh?
It's like a fly knit type of.
Fly knit.
Yeah.
Fly knit. Yeah, there's a little bit of fly knit happening on the tongue, but it looks like it'd be hot. But, you know.
Aesthetically, though, pretty cool, right?
What about aesthetics, and what about once you put these on, you're playing pro ball? I mean,
that's it.
They're going to call you in 2 weeks once they see you, you know, skying with these bad boys on.
Absolutely.
All right.
Galaxy foam posits.
And what happens here? This just flops around?
Some people leave it on, some people take it off.
How many people take it off?
I don't know.
bet very
Well,
few.
not a lot of people wear these because they're so valuable, so they keep them in the
Keep in
collection.
the closet.
Yeah.
Your closet full of shoes you don't wear.
You know, you wear those today, we break the internet. You buy the, you
wear
wear.
your sneakers too. Don't just be like, no, wear your sneakers because they gonna tear.
These today, Galaxy foam posits. The internet is broken. That's how.
Well, I like the internet.
That's true. That's good. Good response. Me too, sometimes. Well, we talked about everything. Now's the easy part. Browse the shelves, see what you're going to take home.
Browse the shelf. Woo!
Let's do it.
Thank you, Joe. Big
Thank
fun,
you.
man.
Let's see what Bill Nye rocking.
Welcome to Stadium Goods. How may I help you?
I need a pair of
New
shoes.
Balances too. I used to sleep on the New Balances. Now I actually want some pairs of New Balances. They some chill sneakers.
For hiking. A little heavier than a running shoe.
Okay, well, we have a great option right here with the Salehi New Balance.
What's this here?
This is actually a whistle. You could take your sneaker off and blow into that whistle, and hopefully somebody finds you.
Your shoe whistle is
Yeah.
what it is. And also
That's
for
crazy.
bears. But seriously, as a guy of a certain age, the New Balance fit me very well. I can tell you from here, my wife would like this color. What's happening here? This is very cool also.
I gotcha.
Okay, Bill.
Hey Bill, did you find everything all right
Yes,
today?
this is it. This is very
dope.
cool.
Got
Very
you
excited.
3
Can I
pairs
lend
of
you
New
this?
Balances and a sock. So, our total for today is going to be $9.46 and 12 cents.
It's what you need.
Yeah? All right.
How can I walk around without these?
Cool. All right. Here's your card back. I'm gonna bag these up for you, and you'll be all set.
Bag them up.
All right, Bill. Once again, thank you for
Look at
stopping in
these.
at Stadium
You
today.
can slide the socks
These are
in there.
all yours.
Oh yeah. Thank you
Have a
very
good
much.
one. It was a pleasure.
Kidding. They're so lightweight. Carry on, you guys.
Man, I thought Bill was about to go crazy by Jordans. All type of stuff. He bought 3 pairs of New Balances and dipped
So,
in
Bill
some
Nye came
socks.
through, gave us so much knowledge. Thanks so much for taking the time.
Oh no, it is we who must thank you. Woo.
Thanks again. Make sure everyone checks out The End Is Nigh, coming to Peacock later this year.
Don't miss it if you can. Turn it up loud. Thanks, Joe.
You heard it.